Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to FSB Racing Friday night Winston Cup Series action. I'm your host, Sean Reap, my partner, Milt Minter Jr., and guest reporter Dan Jones reporting from Mexico. How you guys doing tonight?
Woo! The Blues Brothers. Let's go.
We're on a mission from Gad.
Chicago. We're on a mission from Gad.
Don't you go blaspheming in here. Well, we had a short drivers meeting, so they're about ready to take the grid here. There's the final seconds of happy hour winding down, and you see the professor, Slim Jim Gately, trying to bounce back, recover a little bit of it's been a very disappointing season for the Slim Jim crew. He is on the pole with the 23 machine. 91 Ken Shea, you see him sliding in there, getting some last-minute pit practice in with Matt Watkins. Ken Shea's back from vacation, finds himself about 8-9 points back in the standings, still alive. Let's see what he can claw back tonight, or starting tonight, as this is the beginning of the final stretch of races, the last quarter of the season. Chicago, New Hampshire, and then one more to go after that, which I forget. I think it's Homestead. So we'll have a champion in 2 weeks from tonight, and right now it's pretty wide open with Ken Shea having that vacation. But if we get to talk to him later, it sounds like it was worth it. He went to Malta and Naples, I think. We have European tour there. But on to the order of business for tonight. We're at Chicago, the original Chicagoland. It was a brand new track when this game was released in 2003, and this is the version that came with the game, the stock Chicagoland Speedway in Joliet, Illinois. It's a good one. I had forgotten how good the stock version was. I got so used to the grippy add-on track that we run for years. Had a lot of fun here Tuesday night. So we got to get down to it and get our picks in here, our jinxes. What do you got there, Milty?
I got to snap yourself into a Slim Jim.
Oh, you did that to him.
Takes it.
You did that to him.
Slim Jim.
Oh, man. Well, I've got to...
Let's go.
Yeah. I can't ever vote against the 15 car, Matt Watkins. He's starting in the back, but, you know, that's just him playing with his food.
And, baby, what you got?
So that was a fork I felt in my back. Okay.
Yep.
Well, you got yourself, Chris. You know that.
He's probably pouring a little barbecue sauce on you as you speak.
Oh, yeah.
Loving it.
I think we lost Dan.
Well, you know.
Anyway, Slim Jim on the front.
Close now with Rick Johnson, Chris's teammate there. Now Ken is back. Only 9 points here, so will the 91 continue his domination? You know, before he left, because it was really his to lose, and he gave him a mulligan here. So let's go.
Yeah, that allowed Rick Johnson
out in the front, and the 91 all over his rear end.
He's got a little bit of a warp tonight.
It's okay. I think they both do, actually. I couldn't tell. Yeah, I think that's coming from the 91.
Well, you know, we discussed that all year. Slim Jim has had problems with that. Last race was better, but still got caught up in the melee.
Yeah, those jitters are coming from the 91. Oh, now 23 is jittering.
Yeah, on my screen it's showing him sideways.
I'm getting a little from both of them, actually. Well, hopefully that settles out soon.
91 returns tonight.
Yeah, we got 21 cars that took the grid tonight. Should be a good field, nice fast track.
Good points battle, I see.
Yep, after Ken spotted him 2 races. Alright, we got Doris. Mama Gately here to cheer for Slim. Well, Milt jinxed him, so it's not my fault if it goes wrong doors. Sorry.
Look, dude's been jinxed all year. How worse can it get? Bad internet connection, caught up in stuff. It's been bad. So, him out in front. Let's see what he do. And the car connection looks good. And, he's a world champion here in FSP. So he hasn't, forgotten how to drive. It's just, that's the way sim racing is.
Hey, he's the professor. I'm calling that for a reason. He knows more about this game than
he tells us
most other people. Yeah.
These guys, like they do this professional racing here.
Ken Shea wants the lead. Ken Shea wants the lead here. Looks like Slim's going to move up and give it to him. It's a little squirrely off forward, but holds it tight. And I can use that apron.
Way down on the apron there.
You can use that apron here on the front stretch, but it is a use at your own risk sort of thing. Because the spotter sometimes stops talking to you or about you when you're down there. So look for guys to use that sparingly tonight. And towards the end, man, all bets are off.
Spotter, he just talk a lot. If you're in first place and you're down on the apron, you're not worried about it.
Well, the thing is, it stops calling car high if you're down there. And if you go below that line.
That's what the mirror's for, son.
It doesn't cover directly next to you sometimes.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, don't I?
The 40 there running great. Highwayman looking strong there, kind of back. He tried to make it 3 wide, they couldn't get there. And there's Ryan Johnson. He has been on it the last 2 races here.
And we're on board. Ryan Johnson riding on the roof here, getting a look around this track. You see, one of the unique features about Chicago versus all the other cookie cutters that were built around this time, you notice the backstretch is ever so slightly curved. So there's really no straight anywhere on this track.
Yeah, I need to watch a little bit of this because it's been so long since I've run this track. This is a stock track, but I got many laps here. Don't know what my record is, but
Slim wants to lead back.
Nobody really cares anyway.
Yeah, really. Yeah, Slim wants to lead back, and he's going to take it with a little help from his teammate.
Boy, Ryan really had to feather the gas there. You can hear that. He was out a couple times there, probably cut. Okay, he's coming back to me a little bit. You always want your left foot right by the brake, but you don't want to use it.
Whoa, Ryan catches a little apron, then barely keeps it out of the wall.
Oh, he caught the apron right there, big time.
And you can see what that does. It instantly de-wedges the car, and what that means is it sends the cross weight back across the other side of the car.
Right there. It's like bouncing off an imaginary wall right there. You look at the camera, it's completely opposite. You want to get that line, you don't want to go over it.
Yeah, what that does is it takes the weight that's biased to the left side of the car and throws it right back to the right, which goes from making the car looser to making it tighter.
And take another breath there, and really hard to follow here.
Ooh, I think Ken Shea barely kept it out of the wall there.
You see, Slim Jim is typical strategy is that outside in line he's so great at. You're in the cockpit of Ryan Johnson, you see how Slim is outside of the 91 and then late entry and then arcing that corner. So good at that. Look at that exit of the 23 there. You let the 91 by, all right, son.
And you got right back to him pretty quick.
Slim enough to know how he talks,
Meanwhile, Matt Watkins already up to 9th spot here, having taken care of Chris Beckman, and he's got... Oops, sorry if you guys are hearing that. My cat has decided that he loves my microphone arm.
Oh.
That's about time he made an appearance this year.
Microphone Microphone noise courtesy of Casey Cat. But Matt Watkins is on the move here, setting his sights on the 124 of Rick Castle here on lap 13.
He just goes all the time.
Ken Suska checking in. Good to see you, buddy.
Dan, what's up? That's my teammate. Yeah, that's gonna be my teammate for 12 hours of sleep right too. So looking forward to that. You know, the thing about Watkins is he knows how to drive if he starts in the front and how to drive if he starts in the back.
Well, your new points leader after the 2-week hiatus, 52, Rick Johnson, settled in 7th place right now. Not looking to make a lot of moves, but
Sure, that's
that's usually his MO. Yeah, Jim Ray preemptively picks 52. The Highwayman, the 40 car, Jim Christopherson appears to be sliding backwards here. He is up out of the groove and he's just getting freight trained. 40 car going backwards. Whoa! Slide job! Slide job!
Trying to do the over and under there with Dulfer on his tail there. Just couldn't get it done. No harm, no foul, no blood right there. Hey,
Catching lap traffic already here.
Oh,
Catching
43 up in the wall. Richie in the wall.
That's what I was trying to say. Lap traffic already in the 43 car of Donald Ritchie. Gets out of the way, but gets a piece of the wall in the process. I haven't talked about Dave Ellens yet tonight. He's looking good there. 10th spot with the 1:15:57 Wolfpack Chevy.
Practice. So let's see what happens in the race here. Long way to go. The typical 107 cookie cutter. Even my on the couch knows you got to get somewhere around 34 laps here.
And Matt Watkins continues to march forward.
Donald Ritchie is pitting.
Big shocker here. Matt Watkins up to 7th. Already around Rick Johnson. Slim Jim's got this one pretty well in hand right now. Looks like Ken Shea is content to just cruise there in 2nd place. And Descenza behind him. I think these guys are probably just going to settle in, take care of their stuff, and try and make it to the first green flag stop.
Rick Castleton making a move on the 115. He's in the points too here. Still has a chance at the championship in P3 in points. Side by side, coming out of turn 4 there. Still side by side. You really just, man, you got nothing on that outside once they coming. Here comes the beer can down low too, and the 41 of Chris Beckman. You know, now that I'm watching more, you know, those, what brain cells I haven't killed, the memories are coming back, and you just, man, you got to take care of that right front.
28 of Michael Morgan there in the Gray Ghost gets out of the way as he goes a lap down.
But a lot of times you just miss a corner or two like Dave Ellens did. Let's see what the 115 still has. He seems to be losing a little bit.
Matt Watkins been well.
Right front angry.
Yeah, Matt Watkins is looking on Jay Dulfer here. Jammin' Jay in the 63 is about to be the next victim of the slushy machine.
Lap traffic.
Slush puppy.
Yes, Becky.
Slush puppy.
You're seeing cars running and then falling back. Lots of passing here. Lots of
comers and goers early on here.
That right front tire.
But the pit stops as always, should be the great equalizer. And we should be coming up on them in the next 10 to 12 laps, I'd say.
And 4.
This is a mile and a half, so that's pretty standard range at one of those types of tracks.
Gonna do some 34s, but you may have to do a 35 or a 36 if it goes green. Right now, I'd look at lap 34 here.
Yeah, I'd say the first car is going to hit about 30. First of the lead cars, probably about 32, trying to maybe short pit and close a little bit of a gap.
Here comes Matt.
He's got the highwayman, and Matt Watkins is in the top 5.
Like Aaron Donald at the Super Bowl. Go Rams. Meh.
He should be running that Pac-Man car again, because he's just gobbling them up like white dots on the screen tonight.
Slim Jim, back still in the lead, has the innate ability to do that and manage his tires. You get out front and you start to think you're a hero, and then you go to 0. As my number used to be. Or still is, actually.
Still is. You still got rights to that.
Ken Shea all over his 6.
Keep getting fooled. The spectator cam's not very wide here, so I keep thinking I'm not on it, and I end up switching to pit road camera. So I can't get a real good overview of the track tonight, unfortunately.
The Sid's right back there. We haven't mentioned him yet in the 3 car. Back on top form.
We'll go on board with Matt Watkins for your Predator cam here, as he stalks his prey.
I'm coming for you, Ned. I'm coming for you, little Bill, for what you done to Ned. I'm Matt Watkins. I've won 5 million championships, and he goes down low on the apron. Rewind. Whoa, look at that.
Ryan Johnson up the
Ryan
hill.
Johnson
Wow.
got the chili dog on that, almost lost it. It saves it. It doesn't wreck Rick Johnson.
Little scuff on
Johnson
the
and
wall at the end of the
Johnson
straightaway.
are not related. There comes Matt Watkins on the 3 now. That low running line there. It's almost like they were trying to get out of his way, which you know they were, but man, it just didn't work out for any of those cars. Rick Johnson now looking at the 3. Can't make it happen.
Well, look here at how Matt made that double pass there, or set it up at least.
Well, you got the 52.
Gets the run off of 3 and
41
4.
on the radio going, where are we going to pit here?
Oh, there's what happened. The 3 got loose there a couple laps ago. That set up that run. So Ryan had the run on the 3. Matt had the run on the 59. And he sent them 3 wide going into 1 all the way from the apron.
I get some gabbage here. Let's see what. Oh, here comes Rick Johnson down pit road.
Okay.
Woo! Get it done, son. Wow. He
So
goes,
here on lap.
the 23 is going to pit here. Rick does the undercut. In my mind, this is way early, man. I don't know.
That's effectively lap 32. Oh, no. We got some missed pit messages there.
That's what I'm saying. Man, I don't know. Rick is won a few
caution?
more, stock car championships than I have. So
That was a hard hit for The 3 of Mark DeSenza, and was that the 9 of Ken Hansen that got him?
I didn't see it.
I saw it from the helicopter
look.
camera there.
Okay, let me look at that feed.
Well, it's past now.
Caramba. Mark DeSenza back down pit road.
He never made it in the first place.
Oh, crud.
So here we go. So there was Slim pitting ahead of the 9. Meanwhile, Matt Watkins is out there all by himself, pulling away from Rick Castle. Boom. Oh, hard impact for both of them. Wow, that impact was so hard it made my second computer stutter there.
Oh.
Whoa, Matt Watkins leaves a huge skid mark coming into pit road.
The 2 teammates didn't work. Wow, the 3 did not know Slim was pitting there. Wow, that's a major mistake for that team.
I don't know if he didn't know.
Affected 23.
I don't know if he didn't know or if he just missed his breaking point there or something.
Yeah, you would have to think that because they're on the radio together. You know? More cars down pit road.
Meanwhile, Matt Watkins coming down pit road that time.
Just destroys pit road.
Yeah, but is he going to get nabbed for that one? That was really pushing it.
He doesn't know how to be taken careful here. That's not what he do. While you're going, I'm going to go backwards here. And I'm going to look at exactly what speed he had coming down pit road.
That's what I'm doing here myself.
Okay.
So we'll go on board for his pit stop. We'll do the full controls view here.
The full money here.
And so you can see all the data. Slow motion, across the line at 88 miles per hour. This is not a DeLorean.
The first timing, Marco. You can go across as long as you keep your foot on the brake. But 88, that's pushing it, dude. Let's see.
So Rick Johnson currently scored as the leader. Matt Watkins has not indicated that he has to pit again. But he does have 3 laps to comply if he is black flagged.
Looking on the scanner, there's nothing.
Now look what staying out those extra laps cost Matt. He is well behind Rick Johnson here, 1.7 seconds back. So
But
Rick
he
being,
did get by the 23 and the 91.
So Rick being the first to pit, you know, he jumped himself from about 7th to the lead here.
That's
It's going to be,
early,
which is going to be crucial in that points battle that we have going down the line. I think he'll be okay. He pitted on effectively lap 32, and I think so. He just has to make one of his. He just has to make. Yeah, he just has to make one of his stretches. 33 laps.
So that's 64, and then minus 107. That's 43. That's not going to get it.
I don't think there was anything that divided you.
No, that's 43. So that's too many laps. He needs to go to like at least 34 and then get himself a 36 later. You know, barring it stays green.
Yeah, the only way to do it on 3 is to go 36 laps.
Well, I've seen him do that. So he's planning on it. Extra pit stop here.
And Matt Watkins was on pit road on lap 33 into 34, so there you go.
You could still do a couple 36s here if you clutch a little bit. Maybe not. This track may be different.
Yeah, then you risk losing the draft and losing a few seconds here every lap.
Okay. Well, so
pedals to the metal with these boys.
Yep. Caution free so
So
far
then,
through
like
40
you
laps.
said, when you look at it, I think Rick Johnson made the P1 move here. He
And
don't miss much.
it was definitely a
He don't
points
say
racing
much
move.
either. But there's that 15 dude.
Yeah, what's the gap? 14 points, first and second? 19?
It was like eight or nine points.
9 points.
Or
yeah.
9 points, right? Yep.
Hey, we got Carol Hansen and Wayne Gately checking in, cheering for their respective family members here. Tough break for Ken Hansen, catching the back end of Mark DeCenzo on that pit sequence there. We'll see how he can bounce back tonight, but he is right there on the tail end of the lead lap. About to fall into the clutches of the 52.
Once everybody gets on the inside, 1, 2, 3, 4 cars going by you.
Well, he's got heavy nose damage after that. TG
Oh, here we
races
go.
sideways and catches it.
Oh, no. 23. Gately into the grass.
Does Slim go into the grass to miss that? Oh, Slim went into the grass to miss that and saves it. Wow, I gotta watch that from his perspective.
Well, grass is legal now,
Well, here is Slim going through the grass there. Whoa!
That was Tom Reese there, TG Reese, up against the wall there. Ding.
But Slim, man, he was right up there with these guys again, but he's lost the draft for the 91, I believe. Let's see if he can pull him back in.
Whoa. That's some lawnmower action right there. And the founding fathers, the Greenbow, allowed me to mow their lawn.
I think he might have got a little damage from that.
Nah, I don't think so. He might have squeaked the tires a little bit. That's about it.
Rick Johnson, drummer, body man, multiple champion in the lead here.
Yeah, look who's in second, though.
And Ken Shea, not bad from off
There he
the
goes.
vacation to dude can roll. He's probably chomping at it, after enjoying himself in all these different, exotic places, Like Norwegian wood, isn't it good?
Ken Hansen, despite the contact with the 3 car, is hanging with these guys, staying out front. I don't know if they're just not passing him because they want to save some fuel behind him, or if his car is really still that fast.
Well, you see the good on the tires of these guys that just passed.
Caution,
there's
caution!
the car in the wall.
It appeared to be for Brad Otto, stopped against the wall there.
1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps.
And there's what Ken Hansen was fighting so hard to stay in front of these leaders for.
Caution.
He gets
organic.
he gets to go around and stay on the lead lap. Doesn't even have to take the lucky dog.
Done it the good old-fashioned way.
Yeah, taste the mountain water, Coors.
Yes, sir.
With that, I'll be right back. Sponsored by Budweiser, the king of beers. Just a little bit outside.
I can't find the caution with Alt 6, but we know that Brad Otto was stopped against the wall, so let's just follow him. He was okay there.
Everyone in for the bits. Everybody's tight here. Let's see what happens.
What happened to the... to the 31. Oh, wow. Okay. He blinked out and then went straight to the wall. That sounds like a drop to desktop.
Yep.
It looks like
He was almost at a.
Yeah, he blinked and then went straight to the wall with all the controls stopped responding. Yeah, and there he
dead
comes
stop
back.
too.
Yep, that looks like a technical issue.
Anyone gets out front. 23 second. 52 third.
No, 15 kept the lead.
Oh. Oh, right. Sorry. I'm reading Rick Johnson's third and going the other way.
And we got Millie Silva. Greetings, gentlemen, from the Johnstown PPO department. You know he's rooting for DeRocket. Well, DeRocket Desenza is actually retired, unfortunately, after that impact on the front stretch. His teammate Slim is still out there. His teammates, DJ Sorrentino in the 86 and Ryan Johnson, your series admin, still in the top. Well, Ryan's in the top 10. Where's the 86? I lost track of him. He was out there. Oh, there he is. He's 12th.
Just moved up to 10th.
Tough break there for Brad Otto, though, with that connection issue or software issue.
Did he go a lap down? Because he's...
Oh, easily. Because he was stopped and the leaders rolled up on him. That's how I knew it was him. But with that being his incident, he would not be eligible for the Lucky Dog. I think did he just try to stay out for a lap lead or something? Yeah. Well, that car is heavily damaged on the right side. That's not gonna... the car is not gonna drive pretty for the rest of the night.
Got Kevin Mays lap down, Jim Margison 1 lap down, Maurice 1 lap down, Brad Otto 3 laps down, and the 28, Mr. Morgan. I don't know his first name. I haven't met him yet. 4 laps.
Michael
down.
Morgan.
Michael Morgan.
Well, you know, the 63 of the D of
Sulfur.
oh my God, Rock. Oh, okay, wait a minute.
Jason Dolfer.
Actually, Millie's rooting for the Rocket. Yeah, so
Yes.
that'd be the 3 car,
And he retired it after
He
the
just
front stretch
retired.
contact.
and he's gone.
Yeah. First one we lost tonight was Donald Ritchie. And then
Yeah, he was
Chet
having
Abbott.
issues early on. He was the first car they lapped, and he was bouncing it off the wall as they did so. I guess maybe the damage got to be too much there.
3 retirees tonight so far. 5 laps down, Michael Morgan.
All these battles that the 15 and the 23 have had over 18, 16, 18 years as the lights are out on a pace car. Here we go again. And mutual respect for both of those guys, but they definitely have, you know, they want to beat each other real bad here. The Slim is on his game tonight. He is serious as we get ready to go here. And, you know, the 15, of course, he on his game. So we got this stud pack in the front here. Who can get into that elite group there?
A little less than halfway here. And Matt Watkins takes us back on lap 52.
Watkins using a little more track. Slim kind of changing his line here. Let's see. They both have that outside in line pretty darn good there. Well, even though it's a, old sim here, this sim is pretty, accurate, and you still need air on the nose. So you want to try to, you want to try to take a little bit different line, but at the same time, because it will affect you if you're following the car for a while here. You won't get tight.
With 55 to go on the restart, they only have to go about 28 laps, I'd say, to split this evenly and run to the finish. Oh, caution,
Walking,
caution.
and the caution is out.
Never mind that math.
What do you do now, crew chief? What you gonna do?
Top it off, I'd say. But here's the source of the caution. Yeah, the 115 of Dave Ellens was looking underneath the 99. Pops Marguson slips up out of the groove, and around she
There
goes.
comes Matt Watkins. Here comes all the leaders down pit road.
Kevin Mays sliding through after the fact. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think Ryan Johnson got a piece of the wall in that.
Oh, Matt Watkins locks him up and nails his pit stop perfect. Are you kidding me? How do you do that, dude? You gotta be kidding me. That never works for me.
Yeah, both Jason Dulfer and Ryan Johnson hit the wall off turn 4 there as they were avoiding the spinning car of the 115 of Dave Ellens.
Or he gets in front of Slim Jim. He acts like he was sliding on some slush puppy there. But he lands it perfect with his, then he turns his wheel to the right. When he leaves pit road, the car's already pointed to the right. I mean, it just doesn't miss any details.
That's what I'm talking.
When you're a driver, you're always wondering how you're getting beat. And we do that in our endurance races and stuff. And we know, it's talent, It's called talent. And, setups too. But in this league, this is, these are fixed setups. So everybody got the same thing. So you got to execute at the highest level to beat these guys. And the little details are amazing. That's the joy of, why these guys have been doing this for so long and not bored with it. Because it
Ken
is
Hansen.
about pushing the limits,
Ken Hansen has taken the beer can to the lead there. He either took 2 or didn't stop there.
Well, he's pretty smart, that guy.
Well, picking up points any way you can there.
The 9 reminds me of what I wish I used to be. I don't know. Maybe I was, I'm not as good as any of these guys. But that's alternate strategy. Always knowing what your opponents are going to do and then doing something different. Being in the real racing all the time. Can you believe, people out there, with the real racing talking about we should outlaw 2-tire stops, Are you stupid,
Correction. No tires.
That was just a top off. Okay.
Yep.
Gotta
I figure
do
there's probably a
something
lot of
different if you want to be a hero, you know.
yeah.
I feel like it might be a little too early for something like that, Sean. What do you think?
Well, don't forget he hit Mark DeSenza when Mark hit Slim on the missed pit entry there, and he's got to have nose damage. So I'm thinking he just wanted to pick up the point for leading because he's just going to get what he can get out of it from this point.
Just kind of follow his way to the back.
Yeah, because he knows he's going to regress to probably a top 10 here, and that's probably a good point strategy move.
Yeah, 10-4. If he does have damage, yeah, like you said, that could be a good call for him.
I mean, there was only a couple laps on those tires. You were going to make one stop regardless. You're still going to make one stop. I think it'll be okay.
Matt Watkins will be shot out of a cannon here. You know when he's chilling, and you know when he's killing. And he's killing tonight.
Lights
He
are
moved
off.
his way up
Pace
to
car
the
is
front.
off.
Pace car is off. Let's go.
Ken Hansen leads us back to green on lap 59 of 107 with Matt Watkins in hot pursuit. Oh, Matt's bumping him.
Maybe the Knights spun the tires there with those older tires there. I don't know. He didn't get going. That gave him a little left tap. Welcome to South Carolina, son. Wait, we're in Illinois here.
That's bump drafting on a curved front stretch is generally not recommended.
I don't think that was on purpose. That was an accident. And you seen the skill of Matt not to wreck him, you know. Just got in there, you know. You know, in sim racing, you hear a lot of people talk about net code and all that stuff. But that was, you know, with this sim and the package that this league has with the INI files and everything, you've seen some good contact, close racing, and nobody got wrecked there, you know. Just a little left out there, you know.
The game was designed.
I guarantee Matt don't roll like that, you know.
The game was designed to run on dial-up, so with our modern cable, we've got some modifications to help take full advantage of that.
Absolutely.
But the packet sizes are still minuscule, and that's what allows this stuff to, you know, get transferred so quickly. And Ken Hansen is just going backwards.
Back like he's got an anchor on him, and
he's
a lot of
moonwalking.
that's because he's forced to the outside. Here comes Beckman down low, and the 124. What does the 124 do? He just races, man. Rick Castle is just, you know, I'm his biggest fan. The dude just knows how to race and take what he can get and don't take what he can't get. A man's got to know his limitations, but you always got to push those. Oh, and
whoa,
Johnson
slide job.
Close there.
Ken Shea slid right up across the nose of 52. Everybody came out okay.
It didn't take the air off his rear there, which I thought that little wag right there might get the 91 loose. Did not. Castle feeling it here, you know. But the 41 working here, these two highline teammates, 52 and 41, you know, they're in their element here right now. Couple years now here as teammates, and at least, and you know, a lot of times it's one or the other. You don't see them. You know, life is what it is. You got life to do, but do them two together tonight here and see what they can get done here. gotta think it's a 23 right here. All the history of these two dudes here. I want to beat this young fella. He's still young. I don't even know if he can even grow a beard when he started in this league.
Good, I still can't. It's just a lost cause for me.
Yeah, these guys, I mean, they're in the moment right now, and they're just feeling it. To run like that, the way these guys run, they're in supreme focus mode here.
Jason Dolfer and Ryan Johnson seem to have been stalled out by that right side damage, or I'm guessing they took some right side damage while they were avoiding Dave Ellen's spin there, because they are mired now in the mid pack where they were charging to the front before.
Rick Johnson last lap 30.7, best lap 30.4. They're pretty much on it. That pace is pretty intense. Every lap that's, could go down as time goes on. Still about a 0.3 of a second difference between Rick Johnson's fast lap and his last lap. You can mirror that for this whole group here. DJ Sorrentino, really starting to see him blossom here, and right on that cusp of hanging with these top dogs here. Gotta feel good. But, what can you do from here? Every time you have these restarts, what does the car have? What can I do? These guys are so good in front of me, it's every little detail of every little corner of every lap. Golfer in P8, Ryan Johnson at P9. He was up there, sniffing earlier. So Hanson, P11, Dan Francisconi. The paraplegic driver from Madera, California, Scony.com. He is hanging with the big boys here tonight.
Absolutely. He likes to run those stock tracks because the limiting factor is pitting, because the controls he has to use. And this is one that he can handle. So he's out there and he's enjoying the run tonight, looking strong in the top 12.
We've talked about this before, but we need to talk about it again, because in case somebody hasn't heard. He drives with his fingertips upside down on a keyboard and races with these. This is a world-class pro league. These are some of the best drivers in this sim in the world. And he's right there in the top, fighting for the top 10 with Ken Hansen. Can't even imagine. Go to Sneak.com and check it out. And check out all the stuff this guy does. It's just absolutely amazing. Eating with his mouth. Want to be inspired in life, you might want to, or if you think, you got it tough, it ain't squat. Look at that, avoiding the 28 car. Good to see 28 car out there. It just hasn't been his night, but he's done a good job staying out of trouble and, learning,
He's taking care of
That
40 of
is
Jim
a
Christoph.
big-
Oh,
he's caught
crossed
down
into
with
him.
the 40 in the 9.
9 car
40
Ken
couldn't keep
Hansen.
it down. And the 9 was right there. It was just, well, we'll have to check that out. Can't really make a call on that.
I think Jim Christopherson is counting that as his own. It looks like he's going to retire it on the spot, so he must feel like he has exceeded his incident allotment there. Tough break there for the 40
Yeah,
car.
no
the
caution,
Highwaymen.
but he just came up a little bit there. And the 9 was, keeping it down low in that second lane. Just that's how close it is there. Well, you see like Jim Ray used to say, and Sam Young still says, and you say, all the admins at FSB, it's a sportsmanship-based league, and watch the 40 come down there, and, respectfully work it.
Well, here's the overhead view, and
great shit right there. Stuff right there.
Yeah. You can see he just washed up. He was not quite clear yet. That is tough.
Well, as an incident by itself, you could, I'm not sure, but, if he had
By the way,
the second one.
By the way, Den Francisconi is now in the top 10 and has his sights set on Ryan Johnson's 59 car. He smells top 9 here.
Well, he's just not just a participant. He's won races in his pro league.
Absolutely. He's won races and championships. I think championships. I know he's won races. Admins are GNS Sprint Series, too. A short format, early start series running the Grand National, the Xfinity Series mod. Yeah, there's shorter races designed to not have pit stops.
Well,
No caution flags, they just drop and go.
If you're getting, driving the keyboard with what concentration that takes, it's hard enough with the steering wheel.
And he's beat me many times.
The thing is, his intelligence is he's so smart that his body has betrayed him. Water skiing accident not far from here because he lives, right there, about 20 minutes away from me. But his mind hasn't betrayed him, and he look at that line coming in there. The technical thinking that has to go through his mind to know which finger to push compared to somebody that has to, has a steering wheel. I mean, you turn, you just turn the wheel, You know how many times to push that left button, right button, left, keep it left.
That's what he's used to, and that's just like any other control. It just becomes intuitive.
The first time I was introduced to sim racing was a small 15-inch screen computer with
that was 15. 15, not 50.
15. And he gets by Ryan Johnson.
Hey, there he goes.
Right
Takes
makes
P9.
the pass.
Now, we're going to be looking at pit stops sooner than later here. We're well within the window. I think if guys
Ryan Johnson down pit road.
Yep, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. He got past.
Jason Dolfer, right?
see if he gets a run up in top 5 there now.
9 pitting, DJ Sortino pitting. They're all boxing here.
Looks like the 52's coming. Yep, here comes Rick
16
Johnson.
Probably needs to pit here. But he stays out. He's going for it.
I think he probably wants to run it out and try and catch a caution.
As you watch the other stuff, I'm going to on the 16 here see what he does.
Oh, Rick Johnson, 4 tires, fuel down and away. Here on lap 86.
Straight up 40 to go here.
No.
16 needs a few more laps
20.
here. 20. Excuse me.
Here comes Slim.
Here comes the 124.
Rick.
Here comes Dan this lap. Big
41
lead
and 15
pit.
have stayed out.
How do you do that?
91 right
That's
on
amazing.
Slim's spot there going in the pits. Oh, he backs up. He has to back up.
Who did?
Ken, Jay.
Okay, oh, it's going to cost the 91 team. Now here comes Matt Watkins, your race leader. Dominant all night long after starting from the back. And this is the money stop right here.
Wow. What a great
Slim
stop
Jim.
for Dan Francisconi in the 16.
Slim Jim's down and away. And he still has Ken Shea within striking distance, and Rick Castle has kept up with them too. And the first car to the pits, 52 Rick Johnson, merges in about third in this group. And now here we go. Here comes Matt Watkins out of his stall, and we'll see where they meet back up. Slim Jim through the tri-oval, Matt Watkins in turn 2.
Here comes Slim.
Great stop by Dan. They're watching right on the pit limiter. He was P3 before he had the pit. Gosh, that's just amazing to watch.
And Matt Watkins comes out with a huge lead, pitting last among this group.
What's with that?
Now they're going to run him back down, but he's got the freshest tires, and he's still got the lead.
And he's probably just saving up a little bit.
Yeah, he knows he doesn't have to push it.
Okay, I'm still just flabbergasted watching the 16 and this sequence here, so I gotta get over it because he's cycling back to P10 there, and just still every time I see this guy, it just pulls me away. We gotta get back to the leaders here, but great job, Dan.
And we got ourselves a breakaway with the lead here with the 15, the 23, 91, and the 52. What happened to Rick Castle in the 124? Did he have to pit again? Rick Castle's lost touch with this group.
That's
I
how
thought he-
quick it happens. They're
I
so darn good.
I thought he'd come out in good position. And here he is, having lost that draft, 5th spot. Got Chris Beckman nipping at his heels. Coming up on 15 to go here.
These guys are so good. Nose to tail, can't get a break, just make a little mistake, bro, just a glitch. That 15 just doesn't do it. I remember I've lost a couple races through Slim Jim where it was the same way, where I just followed him the whole race. And those are the best races I ever ran in my career, and I still lost,
So Rick coming out of the pits got a little loose.
Oh, that would do
And
it.
that's all it takes,
Yeah, 1-2 seconds. Had to backpedal, and look how much of a lead they got ahead of him.
Meanwhile, Rick Johnson has lost touch with the breakaway front three here, and he's fallen back to his teammate and Rick Castle. Now remember, Rick was the first one to pit road.
Trace here. We got the three caballeros here. Let's go. Look, Slim Jim, to see him in this position, he just had, if he didn't have bad luck, he wouldn't have no luck at all. But he's got that guy in front of him here. You know he's going to try, but he also knows, to try too hard is to use your stuff up here. Can we see
Nice.
a chink in the armor of the 15 car? Let's see.
Well, there's no team affiliations here. All three of these guys are on
They've
their
known
own.
each other since, their kids were little, or at least Slims were little. And that was a teenager. I mean, they've been racing in different leagues before they even got here, and then they've been here a long time, so. And have a big old fat trophy cases. 91 back here in P3. What a bomb vacation for him. Legendary. And by the way, now I came back after missing several races, and my number one, because I'd love to see Ken Shea win a championship, because he's like the 23 here, where life comes first, and you know how great these guys are, but they just haven't had time,
Well, he's poised to claw a couple of those points back tonight here, running one spot
Rick
ahead
Johnson is
of Rick
back.
Johnson.
It could be, mano a mano the last couple races.
In fact, Rick Johnson is starting to fall into the clutches of the 124 Rick Castle. And remember, he's got the oldest tires of the lead lap cars. But they also remember his teammate. Oh, 28 pegs the wall.
The 52 has not had the speed the 91 has had all year. The 91 has just been the best car, out there, barring Matt Watkins. But really, those first few races, Matt wasn't in some of those, so we'll see who the best cars are. As Pops Markson gets lapped there, it's so great to see Pops back there running good.
Comes the 91 on Slim.
Pops is a beast, man. Been through so much stuff, and he just gets on the track and runs. It's his pleasure, his passion. He's an inspiration.
So Ken Shea running third, and then Rick running.
Rick's running
These
fourth right
guys
now,
are getting
but
busy
he's
here
got
at the front.
he's got Rick Castle
How do you
all
do
over him.
that?
However, he also has
What,
his teammate behind Rick
215
Castle.
races in this league? I got squad for these guys.
The points battle may stay pretty well.
It's basically going to be a 1 point gain because they both led laps. They're
Right.
going to finish, as it stands now, one position apart. I don't think Chris Beckman's going to help Rick Castle get around him.
No.
4 to go, and Matt was playing like with the fishing string there, just kind of, throwing out the bobber there a little bit. Or was it? Because then he pulled, about a car length. Now Slim has got back to him. Do they have anything for him? Can they make it interesting? Well, I mean, it's interesting already, but can they make it more interesting? Unlike
Castle.
You might see in real racing, or they might actually, just wreck each other. I don't know. These guys don't roll like that.
Yeah, well,
But we'll see, Or maybe not. I don't know. Can they get to the bumper? Here comes Ken Shea taking a look.
Meanwhile, Chris Beckman's gotten around
He's
Rick
never been
Castle.
about championships. It's about race wins. When he shows up in the Bumblebee, I want to win. Probably, I would love to see him get a championship. Slim lost a little bit there. Here comes the 91 download on the apron on the 23.
And Rick Johnson has secured his top 5 there, or his 4th place rather, with Chris Beckman getting around Rick Castle. And we're coming up on 2 to go.
That's how he wins championships. He doesn't races in the moment and has what he has.
So it'll be
Still side by side.
Two
Still
positions.
side by side.
Yep, now it's going to be a 2-point gain.
Ken Shea from the
White
couch.
flag in the air.
Let's go.
Good last
Matt
lap.
Watkins pulling away.
Not finishing on a yellow here.
That's like a puppet, puppetry right there. Watkins is waiting, just keeping them at bay, and then, okay, now you get close. Now I show you what I got.
Yeah.
Now I pulled 2-3 car links on you. Still, Slim Jim battling with the 91. This is a great battle, and it won't happen. But a great race in there. What a show, man. That's your podium right there.
Rick Johnson got back to 6th on the last lap.
Wow.
What happened there? I pulled away because I thought that was settled. And here, we'll bring it up here. The last lap for the 52 car. Oh, he slowed drastically off of turn 4. And what? Did Rick Castle just get him at the line? He did. What happened to Rick Johnson? He wasn't running out of fuel, was he? Let's listen on board Rick Johnson as he came to the line.
I missed that. What happened to Rick?
I think he sputtered for fuel.
What?
I think maybe he tried to take a can and a half or a can or something.
Well, he'd do that. That was his
Wow.
teammate.
Wow, that was big for points implications there. Is that gives Ken Shea even more of a points gain than we expected him to pick up tonight.
In one race, and how
And,
many are left?
one set of corners. Jeez.
Yeah.
So your top 3 finishers there. We'll have Milt to go gather up our podium. Once again, it is Slim Jim Gately, Ken Shea, and Matt Watkins.
Oh, I was hoping to have a conversation with Rick Johnson, see what happened, but he has left.
Yes. Yeah, that must have been a frustrating night there, considering the points. And we'll see if Ryan's got them up yet here. That is how they stood coming in, with Ken Shea 9 points back after his 2-week vacation. So, yeah, good race there. Thanks for tuning in, Ken. Yeah, that was a good one. Even with the domination of Matt Watkins, there was comers and goers all night long. Stories throughout the field to watch, little battles up and down until it settled down to that last run. And then
Points are up.
who saw that last corner coming? That huge points implications there for Rick Johnson.
Rick Castle remains the same, minus 14. Ken Shea, story of the night, minus 5 from the minus 9 he was at.
Wow. From 9 back to 5 back. Yeah, Doris Guy, this is good finish. It absolutely is so good to see Slim actually finish one of these, especially after Milt jinxed him. But yeah, he was strong tonight, strong all night, and that Slim Jim machine comes home third, and we've got him in the booth now. Slim, great run, bud. Tell us about your night.
Man, I had no connection issues. That's a great night for me.
Tiny wiggles here and there, but nothing to be alarmed about.
Yeah, it was doable. Congrats to Matt. Man, hell of a race, dude. And Ken got me there at the end. I figured he would. But man, I'm so happy tonight just to get a podium, to have a decent connection. So it's almost like a win for me.
Excellent run. You were trying to keep that Ken off your butt, but only so much you can do.
That's it. I mean, to be able to run with these guys, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that.
Nice clean race there.
Well, good job there, Slim. Great setup, too. I got to run it Tuesday night in the chicken run, and I hadn't run the stock Chicago in a while. I was like, what the hell are they doing putting this on the schedule? But no, it raced great, and you guys put on a good show with it tonight. So appreciate your crew chiefing as well.
Thank you.
All right, second place there. Back from vacation, well-rested and well-traveled. Ken Shea picking up almost where he left off, coming on P2, picking up some points. Now you're 5 points back of Rick Johnson. What more did you need there? Just a little teammate help or a little extra oomph in the tires, huh?
Yeah, well, Matt wasn't to show up tonight. He told me he wasn't going to.
Oh, my bad.
No, good run, Slim. Good run, Matt. Yeah, I just there's no way I was going to get past Matt anyway. Yeah, the vacation was good. Wish I would have just showed up for a lap or two. I'd have been all right.
Well, you guys are so freaking humble, I mean, geez, what a great run Slim ran. I mean, everybody on the track, but from the vacation to the track there, Ken, he definitely didn't lose a beat.
Yeah, and I got to do some testing at New Hampshire. That setup needs some help. Oh my gosh.
Well, I always say that the help that New Hampshire needs is to either just take some bulldozers and lift the edges up to give it some banking, or just destroy the whole place.
Oh, man,
just erase it.
No, that's a great track, man.
You can't win everything, Sean. All right. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail.
Hey, I've got a win at New Hampshire. Still don't like the track.
Oh, I love the track.
Anyway, great job there, Ken. Good to see you back to form there.
Thanks, guys.
And it's going to be an exciting finish here, dueling it out with that 5-point differential over the last 2 races here with Rick Johnson. And Matt Watkins, you weren't even supposed to be here, dude. So what are you doing in Victory Lane, man?
I don't know. I really wasn't supposed to be here because honestly, I was doing my taxes and I lost track of time, and I literally got into qualifying like a minute left. So, I'm sorry, Ken. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, you do work.
1 minute longer and you had it.
You do work.
Gotta pay somebody for that.
Yeah, I don't think that's helping anybody there, Matt. And yeah, see, I thought you did it on purpose.
I'll tell you what I saw. I saw excellent pit stops, which were incredible pit stops, and these guys were having incredible.
By the way, Matt, we thought you were still in the Back to the Future car there for a bit because you crossed the pit line at 88 and did not get a speeding penalty on that first green flag stop. So and he left the skid marks just like the DeLorean too.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
since
I mean,
I
that's the first timing line, dude. You got to get down. That's how.
I thought they
how
had him.
to-
I thought he went too far with it, but yeah, you got it just right. And you killed him on the pit stops all night. You'd be the last one in, and you'd come out like 3 seconds ahead. And I'm like, how is that? How is he doing that?
I definitely pushed it low quite a bit. Maybe the first one I might have been in trouble because I lifted off the brake at like 47, so I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
But
That's why I thought they had you.
yeah, I stayed out so long. I was like, man, I gotta like bonsai this thing. I stayed out like longer than the other cars with no draft, so I was like, I just need to go as hard as possible and see if I can make up the time. But yeah, you have to be perfect against Ken, Slim, and all those guys. It's so hard to beat them. They're fast, and if they got out front, it would have probably pretty hard to pass them too, because this track position was a pretty big deal here.
Well, you
Well,
know,
it could get racy at
this-
times, though.
The leading at this track for a long period of time, like Slim did, and staying in the lead is tough because of it. You know, you can burn that right front up. But then when you got in the lead, it just seemed like you were kind of like a yo-yo. You know, just kind of pulling the string a little. And then once Slim got close to you a couple times, then you gapped him by like a couple car lengths, and he ain't no slouch. I mean, that was an amazing, mastery of pit stops and putting it on them when you had to.
Yep, these guys are really tough to beat. You got to be perfect, and that's I had to nail it all tonight to have a chance against those guys.
And Matt, I did see you slip going into, I don't know if it was turn 1 or turn 3, but I saw you slip one time. I just couldn't get to you. I don't know if you remember that.
There were a few moments. Yep. And I was like, man, you know what? One more of them, and it's gonna blow right on by.
Well, your speed was so incredible there at the end that when Slim tried to make one move, then he, got gobbled up by the 91. It was just that quick, Then
I'd have followed you, Slim. I'd have followed you, Slim.
Yeah, we can't figure out.
So.
We don't know what happened
You know
with.
how we are.
We don't know what happened with Rick Johnson either, because on the last lap he lost 2 positions. It seemed like maybe he was running out of fuel. On that pit stop, did you guys take the was it possible to take just a can and a half or a can?
Yes.
Can and a half.
Yeah, well,
Can and a
like
half.
we need to go
So I
or
wonder if he
something.
took a can and a half in rights or something, but I don't know why he would do
I
that
think
while
he-
getting 4 tires.
Yeah, I don't think he took 4. Maybe he got too close to the wall or something. Who knows?
But then he didn't come out with a lead either, so it's very, very strange
No.
trying to figure out what happened to Rick Johnson.
Well, I'm thinking he took, but he still had to wait on the gas, so it kind of evened out. Yeah.
But he didn't seem to have the gas at the end because he lost the 2 spots
ran
coming
off
off turn
two
4.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So that's where that gained you
But
a
he
couple
was
points
pitting
there.
earlier than you guys all night. So.
Yeah, that was a good move. I think that first stop he did it, and he
Yeah,
came
he
out
was-
with
he
the
was-
lead, and he
yeah.
stayed right with us after that.
Yeah, he was still well
Yeah.
within the window though. So I'll have to go back and figure out exactly what happened to Rick Johnson, but that sets up this great finish to the points battle we were talking about. And don't count out Rick Castle. Don't count out Chris
Okay,
Beckman.
yeah, Chris Beckley was saying Rick was running out of gas.
Okay.
Definitely, so.
Yeah, it's I was surprised by that because I thought everybody was just going to take 4 tires anyway, so you might as well pack it. Maybe the crew chief automatically switched it back over on him or something. That happens sometimes. But great racing, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Our podium finishers, Slim Jim Gately, Ken Shea, and Matt Watkins, your race winner. I appreciate you guys stopping by for the post-race show. Thanks, as always, my partner, Milt Minter Jr., joining me in Sound and Vision from Fresno, California. We thank our series admin, Ryan Johnson, getting those points updated nice and quick, as always. Our series sponsor, Bill Farmer, Farmer Brothers Contracting, putting up the hardware we're racing for with 2 to go here in Season 42. And, of course, Sam Young, the league promoter, as he prefers to be called, the big boss man, keeping the league going, keeping the sim going. NASCAR 2003 and 2022. That's why 2020. 2022. Still going strong thanks to the efforts of people like Sam keeping FSB rolling. And if you guys want to join us, hey, we're about to hit an off-season break, but it's still a good time to join anytime. Get the application in at fsbracing.com, and maybe we'll see you guys on the track. But until then, like, subscribe, comment, etc. Get the engagement going. Get the word out there to YouTube to feed the algorithm with other race fans. This is still going. But until next week at New Hampshire, I'm Sean Reap saying good night.
Just take a second and breathe. Let the pain and frustration